I counted every single time the three main characters say each other's names in K-pop Demon Hunters, and what I found? One number that changes everything. Zoey says Rumi's name 18 times. Mira says Rumi's name 15 times. But Zoey and Mira? Zoey has never, not once, said Mira's name. Not during a battle, not in a quiet moment. Not even when Mira was seconds away from dying. Zero. And I think I finally know why. If you already noticed this before clicking, drop "I saw it" in the comments right now. If this is brand new information, hit that like button. Let's see which side is bigger. Here's where it gets deep, because this one detail, 18 times versus 0, isn't just a coincidence or a lazy script choice. It's the thread that ties together 4 separate theories about this movie. And when all 4 connect, the whole story hits completely different. Let's go one by one. We've already covered this. The matching silver earrings, the way he protects her without her knowing, the fact that his survival at the end is deliberately left unclear. Mystery Saja didn't just become a demon for power. He made a deal with Guima specifically to suppress a curse living inside his sister's blood. He traded his humanity to buy her time, and she's been trying to destroy him while he silently keeps her safe. Zoey's soul is old, much older than she looks. The theory is that she's been cycling through demon hunter lives for 400 years, dying and being reborn, always ending up as a hunter, always fighting the same battle from a different body. One of those past lives was Jinu's little sister, the one he abandoned. The spirit animals chose Zoey, the 2 lives lyric, the abandonment trauma that runs through her character. It's not random. Her soul remembers things her mind doesn't. Every 3-person hunter team in history failed. Every single one. The White Tiger, the Black Tortoise, the Azure Dragon, 3 guardians trying to create the Golden Hand Moon, and they all fell short. Here's why. The ancient hunters didn't design this for 3. They designed it for 4. Rumi is the White Tiger, Meera is the Black Tortoise, Zoey is the Azure Dragon, and Jinu, the reformed demon sealed inside the sword, is the Vermilion Bird. 3 guardians create imbalance. 4 create cosmic completion. But there's a catch. One of the 4 must be darkness that chose to change. Not a human, not a half-demon. An actual demon who turned toward the light. Without that 4th piece, the ritual was never going to work. Now here's where everything collapses into one idea. And it starts with something we've all heard but never really listened to. The hunter's mantra.
When darkness finally meets the light.
Young Rumi sings it. Celine taught it to her. Every demon hunter across generations learned these exact words.
We are hunters, voices strong, your faults and fears must never be seen.
We are hunters, voices strong, slaying demons with our song, fix the world and make it right, when darkness finally meets the light. For centuries, everyone interpreted that last line the same way. When darkness is destroyed by light, absolute separation, kill all demons, seal everything away, create a pure world. They were wrong. When darkness finally meets the light, not destroyed, meets, joins. A demon who chose humanity standing beside hunters instead of against them. That's what the ancient hunters actually meant. The Golden Hand Moon was never meant to seal all demons. It was built to seal evil demons, the Guimas who corrupt and destroy, while allowing reformed demons to exist alongside humans. Every 3-person team failed because they were fighting for purity, but the prophecy always required balance. This is the one. This is why Zoey has never said Mira's name. When the ancient hunters built the Hand Moon ritual around the 4 guardians, they embedded a sacred rule into the ceremony itself. In Korean mythology, the Azure Dragon and the Black Tortoise form the water element axis. They're cosmically paired, opposites meant to balance each other. The dragon is active, flowing, creative energy. The tortoise is still, deep, enduring protection. Together, they create stability. But here's the danger. Speaking the Black Tortoise's name is the activation phrase. It calls the tortoise into resonance with the dragon, and if the other 2 guardians aren't present, if the cosmic square isn't complete, that resonance has nowhere to anchor. No balance, no containment. It becomes a void, and it consumes whoever was called. So the ancient hunters made it a law. The Azure Dragon cannot speak the Black Tortoise's name until all 4 guardians are present. Do not say the name until darkness meets the light. Do not call to her until the 4th guardian stands with you. 150 years ago, one generation almost got it right. 3 dedicated hunters, powerful bonds, strong magic, and they had a girl in the black tortoise position named Meera. Same name, same guardian role, same naming tradition passed down through generations. They thought they had everything. They were missing the 4th guardian, reformed darkness. They didn't know that's what the prophecy required, so they attempted the ritual anyway. The hunter in the azure dragon position, Zoey's soul in a past life, spoke the activation word, Meera, and without the 4th guardian present to anchor it, the resonance exploded. The power had nowhere to go. It didn't just hurt Meera, it corrupted her, flooded her body with raw, unbalanced guardian magic until she became something between human and demon, something the broken ritual created because it couldn't complete itself. And when she died, the corruption didn't die with her. It passed to her children, and their children's 2 syllables, 1 moment, and an entire bloodline got cursed for 150 years. That's what carved itself into Zoey's soul so deep, it survived 400 years of reincarnations. Not, I killed my friend. I killed my friend and cursed everyone she would ever be related to. I doomed people who weren't even born yet. And so every time she was reborn, through Jinu's abandoned sister, through multiple hunter incarnations, through every death and rebirth, the lesson stayed. Do not say that name. Do not repeat the mistake. Do not curse another bloodline. Until she was born again as Zoey and walked into a room with a girl named Meera. Think about who Zoey is in this story. She's the lyricist, the emotional anchor, the one who fills every silence with words. She talks more than anyone. She writes every song. She processes everything out loud. And she has built her entire vocabulary around avoiding 2 syllables. Not because she chose to, because she can't. Her soul has overridden her voice. Every time she tries to form that sound, something deeper than conscious thought stops her. It's not a choice. It's not carefulness. It's a spiritual block so old she doesn't even know it exists. Now think about how painful that is for a lyricist. She writes in Korean for Korean audiences, she tests lyrics aloud, rehearses them, performs them hundreds of times. And across their entire discography, every song, every verse, every emotional lyric, she has structured the words around a gap, an absence. The one name that should appear the most is the name that never appears at all. She doesn't know why, she just knows she can't. Here's the tragedy on Meera's end. Her family, ultra-wealthy, image-obsessed, cold, controlling, didn't become that way randomly. They've been managing a family curse for over a century. Every few generations, a girl is born carrying the corruption more strongly. And when Meera was born, they knew immediately. They didn't wait to see signs. They knew from the moment they held her. That's why they treated her like she was wrong just for existing. She's not a failed child to them. She's the living proof of their family's darkest secret. And her brother, the one erased from photos, the one who disappeared, he found out the truth. He saw what she was carrying. He knew what would happen if the wrong person triggered the awakening. So he went to Guima and made the only deal that made sense to him. Take me, make me a demon, but keep her curse sealed. He became Mystery Saja, the demon with the hidden face, to suppress the corruption in his sister's blood, not to erase what she is, to buy her time, to keep her human until the prophecy could be fulfilled. And Meera, she's been trying to destroy him without ever knowing his face. Listen to what she says when Guima manipulates her in that climactic scene. There is no we, Zoey. I don't get to have a family. Not I don't have a family. Not I lost my family. I don't get to have one. Like she was born disqualified. Like love is something other people are allowed to keep, and she just destroys it by existing. She doesn't know her brother became a demon to protect her. She doesn't know she carries a curse created by a failed ritual 150 years ago. She doesn't know Zoey's past life started all of it. She just knows what every rejected child knows. I'm the reason everything broke. Here's where it clicks. Mystery Saja is Meera's brother. He made a deal with Guima to suppress a cursed bloodline in his sister. He's been protecting her from the corruption she doesn't know she carries. Zoey is Jinu's reincarnated sister. She's been cycling through hunter lives for 400 years. One of those lives, 150 years ago, spoke a name during an incomplete guardian formation and cursed a bloodline. That guilt followed her soul forward. Guardians create balance. White tiger, black tortoise, azure dragon, vermilion bird. For the first time in history, all 4 pieces exist. Jinu's reformed spirit in the sword completes the formation, and the name that connects all of it, the ancient law, the sacred rule, the thing Zoey's soul has been screaming for 400 years. When darkness finally meets the light, the azure dragon must speak the black tortoise's name, with all 4 guardians present. Speaking it creates the curse. Speaking it with the complete formation breaks it. Zoey saying Meera is both the mistake and the cure, depending on when it's said. Picture this, a new threat. The rainbow barrier is failing. Demons pouring through. They need the golden hand moon, the real one, the permanent seal. And Celine finally reveals what the ancient hunters knew. All 4 guardians must be named, in sequence. In Korean, Rumi names herself, Meera names herself. Jinu's spirit is invoked through the sword. And then everyone looks at Zoey. She opens her mouth. Nothing comes out. Her throat closes. The syllables won't form. She is physically, spiritually, completely unable to make that sound. I can't. I don't know why. Something is stopping me. And that's when the memories break through. Flashes of another life. Another Meera. Watching corruption spread. Watching a bloodline get marked because she spoke without thinking. The last time I said it, I didn't just kill someone. I cursed her entire family for 150 years. And you're one of them. You're carrying what I created. Then the truth comes out. All of it. Maybe Mystery Saja finally removes his face. Maybe ancient records surface. Maybe the memories force themselves fully awake. However it happens, Meera learns everything. Her brother became a demon to suppress a family curse. She carries corruption from a failed ritual 150 years ago. Her family has lived in fear of her since birth, and Zoey's past life, her closest friend, is the one who started it. Meera's entire reality shatters. And then, while the barrier is collapsing, while demons are breaking through, while everything falls apart, Meera steps forward and takes Zoey's hands. Then say it. What? Say my name. We have 4 guardians now. The formation is complete. Maybe this time it won't curse. Maybe this time it heals. What if I'm wrong? What if I make it worse? Then I become what my family always feared. But if you don't say it, we all die anyway. So please. Rumi grips the sword. Jinu's spirit pulses. The 4 guardians, finally, for the first time in history, are complete. Zoey closes her eyes. Every fiber of her soul is screaming no. 400 years of guilt. 400 years of protection built around one absence. And she forces her throat open, forces her mouth to form the shape, fights every spiritual defense she built across centuries of lifetimes, and whispers, Meera. Meera's eyes snap open. They glow gold, the cursed blood activating. And then something shifts. Gold and warm brown mixing together, corruption and humanity merging. Demon marks spreading across her skin like Rumi's, like something ancient finally waking up. But this time, with all 4 guardians present, there's no explosion, no uncontrolled transformation, no new curse. The corrupted blood doesn't consume her. It purifies. She doesn't become a demon. She doesn't stay cursed. She becomes whole, integrated, free in a way her family has never been in 150 years. And the curse breaks, not just in her, in the entire bloodline. The corruption created by one moment of incomplete magic, finally undone by complete magic. The barrier transforms, rainbow to gold, not sealing all demons, sealing evil demons, allowing reformed darkness to coexist. When darkness finally meets the light, this moment, this trust, this completion, Zoey collapses. Meera catches her. You saved me. I spent 150 years being terrified I'd hurt you. I'm glad I finally broke what I made. And somewhere, Mystery Saja can finally let go. The curse is broken. The seal is no longer needed. He gets to see his sister free. To be clear about what's confirmed in the film versus what we're building on, confirmed, Zoey says Rumi's name 18 times. Meera, 0. Meera's brother erased from family photos, shown on screen. Her exact line, I don't get to have a family. The hunter's mantra about darkness meeting light. 3 guardian teams always failing. Names carrying power as a central theme. Our theory, Zoey's past life created a cursed bloodline by speaking a name during an incomplete ritual. Meera's family has carried that corruption for 150 years. Her brother became a demon to suppress it. Zoey's soul blocks the name out of guilt, not just instinct. And speaking it with all 4 guardians present breaks the curse instead of creating a new one. 18 times she said Rumi, 0 times she said Meera, because her soul has been carrying the same truth for 400 years. I made a mistake. I cursed an innocent family. I will never do that again, until the one moment when staying silent becomes more dangerous than speaking. This movie isn't just about 3 girls fighting demons. It's about guilt that outlives the person who created it. About a family living with inherited pain they never deserved. About a brother who chose darkness to protect a sister who never got to know him. And about a soul who has to trust, after 400 years of being too afraid, that this time saying the name won't destroy someone. It'll finally set them free. When that sequel drops and this moment happens, remember where you heard it first. Drop your theories below. And if you connected something I missed, I want to know. See you in the next one.